Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to our Tuesday team call. It is 9 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with some announcements and some welcomes and some shout outs. But Haley is hopping off of a different call and coming over here, so she will log on in just a second. Let me check and make sure you guys can hear me and that everything's good. Let me see. Some welcome. Yay! I'm always so self-conscious now after I did that entire UK team call with no sound. And then I had to go back and do the whole thing again. It was so crazy. I had my phone, usually I have my phone like this in case anybody messages me or says like, we can't see you or hear you. And I had it turned over the whole time because I was like, I really need to concentrate. And 45 minutes into the call, you guys, I realized that I had all these messages saying, we can't hear you. There's no sound on the call. So I had to go back and do the entire 45 minutes all over again. It was so crazy. Anyway, perseverance, that's what you do. Welcome, you guys, to our team call. Tonight we are going to be hearing from somebody pretty awesome, and I'll introduce her once she hops on. Thank you guys so much to those of you who make it a priority to get on these calls. They're so important to your success, to be committed and engaged and leaning in and part of a team. That is probably 90% of your success in this business. It has everything to do with mindset. It has everything to do with who you surround yourself with, what you surround yourself with, and really making the sacrifice just one night a week to get on this team call is so important. So if you have team members or friends that aren't on this call or said they were going to go watch This Is Us and then come back, that's why we have DVR. If y'all have dreams, if y'all have goals, get on these calls. They are so important. They were paramount to my success. You know, when I first started my business, I was working three other jobs. I would wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and go train people, and then I wouldn't get home till 11 o'clock at night. And I made a commitment every single Monday night. That's when team calls were when I was first a coach. On Monday night, no matter what, I took a break from whatever I was doing and I watched that team call, and I got on live every single Monday. I switched my gymnastics nights so that I would actually work later on Monday nights because I was on Pacific time. So the calls were at 6 p.m. for me, and I would watch them from 6 to 7, and then I would go do open gym at night at the gymnastics gym that I taught at. So it's all about making those tiny little sacrifices. Like, obviously it doesn't take much effort or much, energy or time just to sit and learn and listen, but they were really a place where I could get connected to the team as a whole. I could learn something, I could get inspired, I could get some ideas and really move forward. So I take a lot of time and care in putting the calls together, and I choose every single person who comes on based on, what I think everyone needs to hear about. So, so important. We have a ton of stuff coming up. It's October 10th, so we have our Clean Week group starting this coming Monday. The group will be open on Thursday, so if you have prospects, this group is for your prospects if you would like to take advantage of it. So people who you've been talking to who have committed to Clean Week. So this group is going to be a little bit different than the regular challenge groups that we run. They will actually have to order by Thursday to be able to be in the group, because they will have to have all of their stuff by Monday, because Monday is day 1 of Clean Week. Luckily, once they log into BOD, they'll have the workouts right there, but the Shakeology samples will take at least 4 days to get to them. So make sure you're posting about that. This is a great way for anybody who has trouble getting people to commit to a challenge pack. This is a great way for people to get their feet wet with what we offer, with the accountability, with the groups, with what they're like, and all of that kind of stuff. I will actually be traveling to London, so I am committing to running the group full force, even though I'm traveling and all of that stuff. So really take advantage of it. It is such a game changer for your business, to get to give people a little insider. I did one of the workouts the other day, and it was awesome. Megan Davies, who is the new trainer, basically the whole time she talks about all of the other workouts that we have to offer. So she plugs P90X and 21-Day Fix and talks about why all the moves are what they are and which programs are taught by who, and to go check them out on BOD. They'll have access for 7 days to just go scroll through all of the content that's before the paywall. So basically what the paywall means is if someone signs up for the free Beachbody On Demand trial, they get to have access to a ton of programs that are before the paywall. So they have access to stuff that like Tai Chang and all of the older programs that are included with BOD. And then they have to unlock with their either annual subscription or quarterly subscription. Oops, sorry, almost threw up. The programs that are beyond the paywall. So Max 30, 21-Day Fix, all of the newer programs. So they will have slight access so they can scroll through and see how the features work and all that kind of stuff, with the main concentration being 7-Day Clean Week. But they will also have a chance to see all of the other programs that they can access if they were to upgrade to Beachbody On Demand Annual All Access. So it is a great way to give people a free sneak peek with a full 7-day motivation. So basically it's like a challenge group on steroids for 7 days, and they get to experience all of the things that are challenge group. So I am going to check and see where Haley is. One second. Additionally, if what I also wanted to talk about tonight before we start the call is we have a ton of UK people in our UK Shine Dynasty group. So basically, I have been running a pre-launch group for all of my prospects that I've been talking to over the past month and a half, ever since it was announced. This is a really interesting chance for you guys to start widening your funnels. So when we talk about expanding cold market, now we can include all people from the UK, from Scotland, from England, from all of those places. This is a really exciting chance for us to add so many more millions of people into the top of that funnel. So I have been running, I've done 3 now pre-launch calls. So if anyone has prospects for the UK, the group is pretty much set up like a sneak peek until now. Now I'm kind of treating that group as a, hey, here's a crash course in pre-launch strategy. So it's basically like pre-new coach training. So if anyone has people who are interested or who seem like, hey, I'm 100% in, I'm going to go all in for this, then you can absolutely add them to that group. That group is for my UK prospects. So we'll treat it just like a sneak peek. So anyone else in that group who is not a coach, already belongs to someone, is already talking to someone, and then we can also add your prospects in as exactly like we would do for a regular sneak peek. So I am running that for you guys. The first several posts are all about, a peek into the business, what it's going to be like, creating excitement, creating curiosity, and then building upon that. There's going to be a series of 6 calls total. We've done 3 already. So in those calls, I basically talk about, why the business is what it is, how it came to be, the story behind Beachbody, so that they can really get a good grasp on who we are. Because unlike us, who have been inundated with Beachbody stories forever and ever, and how the company came to be and what we're all about, and how it formed into what it is today, and that it wasn't always the network, that it was an infomercial company, and how we differ from other companies. That is so, so important for those people to hear because it hasn't been around them. But I want you guys to think about, the potential of someone in the UK who's joining our team. They could potentially go emerald or diamond in one day because their market is so wide right now, and it's such an exciting new thing. So this is something to definitely think about to really boost your business. You know, of course, there's still so much momentum and growth here in the US. And if you're not concentrating on the US and Canada, then you are definitely missing out. But definitely a whole country to start adding to who you're inviting, what you're targeting, who you're liking, who you're hashtagging, and all of that stuff. So that is all I have for our announcements. Clean Week UK, all happening this week. I am traveling to, just seeing where Haley is. I'm traveling to the UK next week, so I will be kind of out of touch for like 8 or 9 hours, and then I will be back at it for the launch and all of that fun stuff. So that is included on the calendar. New coach trainings are coming up, and let me see if I can zoom Haley in 1 second. Okay, let's see if this will work. Hey girl, can you hear me?
I can, yes, thank you.
Okay, I am live on my YouTube. Let me see if I can screen share and just share the Zoom window. Pretty sure I can. Hold on 1 second, and let me just check if let me just check and see if it's working on the YouTube live. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check and see if it's working. Okay, I think it's gonna work. So I am presenting you right now on YouTube Live. Let me see if I can make you a little presenter so that your face is bigger than mine.
I can't even see yours except for like a picture.
I know, because my camera's working on the YouTube Live, so it won't do two at once. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce you, and everyone will let me know if it's working or not. But I think it's good to go. I don't have your stats, so please feel free to start with those. But I just wrapped up some announcements, and now I would love to introduce you guys to Haley, who is just crushing it right now. Everyone is so excited to hear from you, Haley. The comment thread in my team page was like, I love her, she's so fun, she's the best. So you have a huge fan base here on the Shine Dynasty. I just admire what you're doing. I think it is so innovative and fun, and really just the direction where we should all be going with our businesses. So I'm proud of what you've accomplished and what you're doing so far, and we thank you so much for taking the time to get on this call and talk to us, and you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Thank you. So can people see my face right now?
Yes.
Wow, okay, cool. So first of all, before I get started, thank you so much for asking me. Oh my God, Bonnie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've been following you obviously since the day I started. So clearly I'm not good with computers at all. She told me it was Google Hangouts, and I had like a I had my call at 8:30 to 9, and I was like, I'm fine, right? Google Hangouts or what? And I clicked on it right at 9, and it was not working. I just got a brand new computer, so it was like download. And I'm like, I don't know how. So if I can do this, guys, you can do it. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you like real quick a tiny little bit about my story, just because I don't like just going right into it. But so before coaching, I was just like the shyest person of all time. I still am. I hate doing this kind of stuff. Like. It's like so much, but I do it because I never want to be stuck hating my life. So I continue to literally do like more and more scary things every single day, and because of it, I've grown so much. And like right now, I'm doing this call and I didn't cry before I did it. So I'm proud of me. Thank you. So I was super shy. I felt like I had no purpose because I don't know, like nothing was really like exciting to me. And I grew up with no money, 3 sisters, like a 2-bedroom apartment. My mom is a single mom. Like she used to get all our food and presents from like the Salvation Army and stuff. I can't really talk about that too much on Facebook or Instagram, which makes me so sad. My mom will literally kill me. So I talk about that a lot behind the scenes, but I could never ask her or my dad for money for like college and figure it out because I don't know, nothing was exciting to me. And I wasn't going to try to ask them for money or even waste my money to go figure it out. So I was a waitress. Even being a waitress was so weird and awkward to me because you have to like talk to people and stuff. So I did that for a little while. I was so bad at first. I'm a slow learner. It took me a little while. And then I moved on up to bartending, and I was a bad bartender at first, and then I turned into like the best. I was a bartender for 10 years, and shit got old. It was cool when I was at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then I was like, oh my God, I can't do this forever. So I didn't know about the coaching thing at all. I hated Facebook, actually. Hated. When I went on Facebook, only time I went on when I was drunk, or I went to like a concert and I felt cool, I wanted to say it, or just to be a bitch. Sorry, I'm going to try not to swear, but to delete people, it took selfies. Like, I was like, I don't like you. Ew. And I would delete them. That's the only time I went on Facebook. I never owned a computer, guys. I never owned a cool phone. So it was all so new to me. So whatever. I was a waitress, bartender, and then like I really wanted to like make like a name for myself and like have a career. And like I said, I didn't know about coaching, so I just knew that I liked making people feel better about themselves. I have 3 sisters, so I liked making sure they felt prettier. Like whenever we went out, like prettier than me, better than me, felt confident. When people feel confident around me, it like makes my heart feel so happy. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna be a hairdresser. And I was like, I'm not trying to like sound cool, but I got the best, like the #1 hairdresser in the school. I got into the best salon in my town, and it was like supposed to be like a dream come true. And then it all settled in. And I'm like, yeah, I don't love it. I don't want to ask to like take off vacations. I don't want to ask to go see my brand new nephew. You know, I don't want to ask for permission to live my life, basically, to friggin' eat a carrot. So I was like, oh my God, I can't do this forever. So at that time, guys, you guys know, starting a business, you make no money. So I worked 19-hour days. I worked 9 to 5 doing hair, 5 to 3 o'clock in the morning behind the bar. And I just like was pretending to live like a cool, awesome life, brand new career. And I hated it so much that I just like, I like hid behind shitty shit. I took Adderall. I don't have ADD. I don't think I do. It's just like a prescription drug that I'm not prescribed. I would buy it, spend a lot of money on that stuff, and it would give me fake energy throughout the day to get through my shitty day. And then at night, I was, no matter what, a drunk bartender. That was my day every single day. I cried every single night. I cried every single day driving from that job to the next. I had to ask for permission to say goodnight to my husband, to eat dinner, anything. Anyway, I heard about Beachbody, whatever, through my sister. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was all fake, but I just, for the first time, did something healthy for myself. I completed P90X because somebody called me like thick. Some girl, she hasn't seen me in a while. She looked at me and she went, girl, you got thick. I said, what? You're right. So I did P90X, and just because I had it sitting there collecting dust, and for the first time in my life, I did feel a little bit more happy and a little bit more nice. So everyone was asking me about it, and I helped like 5 people get it without knowing. I could help them get paid, be their coach or anything. So my sister randomly asked me how the whole hairdressing thing was going, and I said, it's not great. I wish I could work for Beachbody. And like I said, I didn't know about it because I hated Facebook. So she met some dude at a yoga studio, and she's like, he seems to be pretty successful. Do you want me to get you in touch with him? And she was like all salesy and stuff. I was like, I don't care, fine. So she did. I signed up that day, and I actually did pretty good. I was a diamond pretty quickly, and for me back then it was 60 days. Nowadays I make people get diamond in 30. That's my deadline. But it was good for me back then, and the thing is about that, which sucks, is that you get, when you're brand new, you get all the signups. For the most part, if you're lucky, you get signups. I'm like, whoa, I am so good at this. I'm gonna make this my career. And like, no, it gets so hard. And then that's when you get people that quit. I thank God I didn't quit, but I stayed the same. I stayed the same for 2.5 years, in and out of diamond and 1 star. So what was it? March. In March, I was still 1 star. And then in May, I was 8 star, 9 star qualifying. I will be 9 star next week, but I have like 13 maybe diamonds, personally sponsored diamonds. I just need the 5. I only have 4 and then a bunch on one side. So as soon as I get 5, I'm going to go from 9 star to like 13 or 14 star. My goal is 15 star by the end of the year. But I'm also 2 star diamond in my husband's business center and 1 star diamond in my other second business center. So it just also happened in a couple months, which is crazy to me, which is why I'm like on a lot of these calls and I'm still not great at them, so bear with me. But I wanted to talk about, like, Bonnie was asking me how I did have a little bit like written out, and then she like last minute was like, tell me this, and this. Okay. So I'm going to tell you a couple things. It might not be perfect because I'm not perfect at all, but how I'm hitting high success club numbers. I'm talking fast because we wasted 10 minutes getting me started. So sorry about that. But how am I hitting high success club numbers? It's all Instagram. Last year at this time, I signed up 0.00 people on Instagram. When people did, I'd be like, how low? I would just think that they were lucky. But I've been giving Instagram 100%, like all my attention for 1 year straight since last August. And oh my God, I hate Facebook now so much, but I still do it. So I give it, it's my number 1 platform, no doubt, but I still give Facebook the same, but I just care so much more about Instagram. So let me just hold up. Oh my God, did I just lose all my notes? Oh, I did. All right. Bonnie, can you still hear me? I can't. It's just weird just seeing like a picture of your face.
I'm sorry, my camera won't go on. Yes, we can hear you. You're doing awesome.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm not gonna really make this like an Instagram training. I think that's like a whole nother call, I feel like. I'm gonna quickly go through a couple different things that changed my business. I use the same filter no matter what, guys, because girls are crazy. Girls are nuts. I'm crazy. I'm nuts. I don't believe what anybody says. I think everything's a scam and everyone's lying. Still, I'm a network marketer, okay? So I think what I just told Barbie, me and Barbie are like brand new best friend, Barbie Kalev. We're going to be on stage together at Leadership. I'm really excited about it. / want to die a little bit. But what I told her, she came to me for Instagram advice. I said, okay, fine. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I would never follow you. I said that to her. I said, you are way too all over the place. I like to think like my own follower all the time. That's what I think like. So to her, I was just like, I will just, right before this call, I had to audit one of my girls. She said, can you audit my Instagram really quick, see what I can change, what I can do better? I said, yep. And I'm 100% real. Okay. You are all over the place. Girls are crazy. Like I said, we make a decision in like less than a second if we're going to follow you or not. You go to your page because you see one cool picture on the friggin' search bar and you're like, go to your page and you're like, what? No, absolutely not. Too crazy. She's all over the place. She looks salesy. She looks what? What is that? Black and white? really light, really dark, really bright. What is she doing? So it's network marketing, it's attraction marketing. You have to understand that. Think like a follower. Think like your follower. So I go to her page, or I go to whoever's page. If it doesn't make sense to me, my crazy brain, it won't make sense to me, my crazy followers' brain. So stick to one filter. It actually will make your life a lot easier. You won't have to look at what picture looks prettiest. What filter makes me look the prettiest in this one? Like, no, one filter and one filter only. I use Visco, VSCO. You don't have to do my filter because my lighting will be different than yours, but like, mess around with it. It took me like all night one night to figure out which filter to use because I knew that if I choose it, I'm stuck with it, like kind of like a husband. Okay? I'm serious. So don't just choose the filter, mess around with it. You can make like for me, I choose the filter F2. I make the exposure a little bit darker, and I make the saturation a little bit brighter. It makes my hair bright, makes all my pictures look pretty, makes me look a little tan. It looks cool. But I don't just choose F2, done. So mess around with it like a whole night and be like, I am stuck with you for life. So that's very important. Like none of that black and white, bright, whatever you want to do, one and one only. So now, before I post, guys, I'm going to try to make this quick. Before I post on Instagram, I look to see what did I just post a couple hours ago? What did I post yesterday? And if it's a selfie of me up close, I will never do another selfie up close. You got to think like a follower. So I would do one of me. If it's a selfie up close, I would either go outside, a selfie like far away, a mirror selfie, or one of your view, you know, like this. Like a picture of your shake, obviously, hopefully it doesn't say Shakeology on it. You know, create that curiosity, you already know. But plug this back in. So like I always am switching it back and forth. I'm never just doing selfie. If I was that follower, I'd be like, didn't I already see that yesterday? I'm not gonna read what she has to say. No. So change that up. Another thing is laugh, have fun. Guys, a real smile, not a fake ass one, a real smile is more attractive to me than a before and after, personally. So whatever you have to say in your brain to make yourself laugh in a window, say it. Do it. It is so awesome. Everyone's like, your energy is so attractive. I'm like, you have no idea what I just said in my brain to make myself laugh for you. So do that. Unless you're making a serious post, like, you know, get in line with your post. But another thing is, guys, if you are your follower and you're bored with yourself, change it. Change. So, like, to me, okay, I had blonde hair forever. And I'm not saying dye your hair pink. Don't do that, okay? Do something different. I was like, oh my God, I'm so bored with myself. I did semi-permanent hair pink, and I was like, cool, that's cool. I actually like it forever, so I did permanent. But you said before all that, guys, you don't need pink hair, because before that I was successful. Okay, like go buy some stuff that is like you. Like I love pizza, and I'm known for pizza. I would buy pizza tank tops, pizza shirts, so people would stop and stare and read what I have to say. If you always wear your hair down, put it up. If you always wear the same glasses, buy new glasses. If you never wear makeup, put lipstick on, put makeup on. Be different, catch people's attention. That's what I do a lot. So the other day, it was like a couple months ago, I was like, oh my God, something needs to change. Guys, this sounds so conceited. I creep myself more than I creep anyone else. Always. I'm like, okay. If you guys look, if you go to your page, you can look at any picture, view insights, how many clicks, how many people saw your stuff. And I'm like, okay, so a lot of people like this kind of posts. And I'll do more of them. I am always creeping myself. So the other day, well, 2 months ago, I was like, what do I need to do? Something else. And I was like, get results, you idiot. I haven't got results in 2.5 years. So I crushed life for 42 days wasn't 100% perfect, but I did crush life according to myself. And I signed up so many people because of a 21-day transformation, a 42-day transformation, and I shared it like a boss. So do that. Obviously, you guys, results, you don't have to convince, they speak for you. So now I was talking about like the real shit, how I get high numbers and stuff like that. I kind of do want to talk about Instagram story because that is how I get my high numbers. So my Instagram story is my #1 platform, even over my Instagram. I care about that more than anything else. So I guess I need to go back to my Instagram story now. It's all over the place. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. One second. Okay. So your Instagram story. Like I said, last year this time, 0.00 people on Instagram. Now, I'm not kidding, it's like 99%. And I hit numbers like 50 plus, and I could hit higher. I just don't, because I'd rather give my attention to my team. Plus, it's like a lot. It's a lot, and I'm happy with 50. Okay, so I can't believe I say those numbers because I used to be that person that was okay with not hitting successful. So anyway, my Instagram story is huge. My #1 priority over everything, including Instagram. So with your Instagram story, think this right now. Oh my God, I'm not even kidding. It's all or nothing. Like either you're going to give it 100% or forget about it. Either you're going to give it like not, when I say 100%, I don't mean show up every day. I mean show up at least 10 times a day. All or nothing. I'm not kidding. If you do a half-ass, even if it's like every day, but only 2-3 slides a day on your Instagram story, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your family's time. All or nothing. So what I do is I have so much fun. I have so much fun. It's not even funny. I do a day in the life, you know? Like I'm 100% myself. Like I act like I'm talking to my best friend, husband, sister, mom on my story. I act like I'm talking to them one-on-one. If you guys look at my Instagram story or create me for a couple of days, I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm saying I'm super successful from just doing this simple shit. And it's just from being myself, which is so fun, and we're so lucky we get to have a job like that. So whatever, I basically have the same routine every single day, no matter what. It doesn't change unless I'm on vacation. It changes a little bit. But like I wake up every single morning for the most part, like during my challenges at 5:30, and I do my live workout with a couple of my challengers at 6 o'clock. So I always make sure to just quick picture with my Energize saying the time. And that is honestly for me. It's not for my challengers, it's not for my followers. It's for me to get my ass up and show people I'm doing it at this time. So I do that every day, a certain time, exactly what time I get up at. And with my Energize, I do like a Energize, like lightning bolt inside my Energize. And sometimes I talk about it, sometimes I don't. I'd much rather not have that little bullshit talk about Energize. I'd much rather talk about the challenge pack and stuff like that. I don't ever say challenge pack, but and then I always am sharing a couple of clips of my workout. I never do more than 4. Otherwise, you guys are giving a free workout away, and it's boring to someone. They're going to click, 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 clack through it. Forget about it. They're not going to care about you anymore. So never more than 4, I say. I try to stick to 3, but if I look extra good that day, I'm like, I'm going 4. So during my workout, I at least I let people know one slide out of the 3 or 4, how I can help them. And if you guys know, if you look at anybody else's story where it says send message, I circle it like everyone's an idiot, because honestly, they have no idea except for us. So I say, here's how I can help, with a fucking arrow. sorry, with an arrow. Here's how I can help. Here's how you can join. Arrow. Send me a message here to help, okay? Question mark. That's just a quick invite, just to remind them that that's how I can help them. And then, you know, after, you know, whatever I have, if I have a recovered drink or whatever, I go throughout my day, and then I kind of look a little bit pretty, you know, I'll make my hair look pretty, I'll put some lip stuff on, and then I talk to my followers like I'm talking to my best friend. And that's my favorite part of the day. I just am like, oh my God, I'm like myself. I say a joke. I say a dream I just had. I say a funny story that my dad just told me. Right now, I'm getting my veins done. I'll talk about how I'm getting my veins done, how much it kills. Oh my God. Or say if somebody quit on me that day, I will say it. Whatever I want to say, I will say. And whatever I feel that day, I will say. But no matter what, guys, no matter what, I invite to the business opportunity or I invite to the challenge group. No matter what, there's never a day since the day Instagram stories started, I did not invite to one or the other. So it depends on my day. You know, say if it's payday, of course, I'm going to talk about the business. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just went away for 2 weeks straight, you know, and I still got a big fat check. Say if you didn't make big fat checks yet. Oh my God, you know, I still work full time, and I just got a check from, you know, my online health and fitness business. And for the first time in my life, I wasn't sweating balls in the grocery line for once. You know, I was fine because I knew I had the money. Thank God. It's so crazy that the money that I get is from helping people. So a lot of the times it has to do with what's coming up. If it's a challenge group coming out, I'm going to be like challenge group, challenge group, challenge group. And of course, I talk about how many spots I have available, whatever. But I don't sound gross, guys. And the other day I was talking to Barbie and Sandy from the National Wake Up Call, and they kept being like, what do you mean by gross? I was like, I don't sound like a Beachbody coach. Like for Clean Week, I'm not going to call it Clean Week. Are you out of your mind? I don't want to sound like everyone else. That's not how you become successful. That's not how you stand out. So I even told Carl that. He's like, you're not going to call it Clean Week? I'm like, absolutely not. You crazy? So I just lost my train of thought. But so yeah, no matter what I invite, but I have to act like nobody knows what I'm talking about. So with the challenge group, I don't just say, do you want to join my challenge group, swipe up? I say no. I say, like I named my challenge group Level Up is my next one. Well, this one right now just started for a reason. We're going to be leveling up on our weights. We're going to be getting up earlier. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing that. It's all done online. You can live in the United States, Canada, or UK. And of course, I talk in my little language. And I say, like, what you're going to get. I don't say, what you're going to get with me is 20-minute workouts. Like, I don't sound like a Beachbody coach. I'm like, listen, if you decide to change your life, if you trust me enough, I mean, I have been showing up for 3 years straight for you, but if you trust me enough, I will give you everything you need to lose 5 to 15 pounds in 3 weeks or your money back. And I'm going to get you 30-minute workouts with a calendar to follow. A daily superfood shake that will literally change your life. You know, whatever you want to say about the shake that day. Don't say Shakeology. If it got rid of my headaches, whatever you want to say. It's equivalent to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables, all of my daily vitamins. Support accountability. We give away prizes. And like I said, I'll promise you to lose 5 to 15 pounds of your money back. Like, why not? All you got to do is send me a message right here or fill out the link in my bio. Once you get to 10K followers, just happened to me. You can do the swipe up now, and you can fill out the application in my bio. Fill out this application. It just happened, so like you could always just say link in bio, and you have to act like nobody knows what you're talking about. So I am literally screenshotting my Instagram where my link is, circling my link, and be like, right there, arrow. And what else? As my father would say, what else? So with the Instagram story, with the workout part, guys, you've got to like laugh and smile and put the music on in the background. Otherwise, as your follower, wouldn't you feel awkward watching you? Start thinking like your own follower. Okay. Now, so Bonnie was asking me how I'm talking to all these people and connecting with all these people. Instagram, we're so lucky for Instagram. Like, it's totally a side note. Every night before dinner, my husband and I, we make sure to say what we're thankful for. And I'm always like, Instagram. I'm so thankful that I get to meet my best friends and help the world through a free app. So what I do is, of course, you can message people that are watching your Instagram story, and you just be like, oh my God, girl, I just saw you create my Instagram story. Are you making fun of me? Don't make fun of me. I know I just look so stupid doing that dance. I am obsessed with your hair. I just creeped you for like 5 minutes straight. Are you a coach too? Where are you from? When you say where are you a coach too, it's basically saying, are you on your own health and fitness journey without sounding like a salesy person? So when you say you a coach too, they say, no, I just like following you because you're funny. No, I like following you because this. No, you just popped up on my thing, whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, I love Instagram for that reason. Like, obviously, the universe is working for a reason. And you are put in my life for a reason. I just creeped you. You're so cute. I'm not trying to be gross right now, but I need to ask you, I'm not trying to be gross right now, but I need to put you in this group really quick. It's me explaining about the business more. It's just like, because before this, I worked 19-hour days, hairdresser, bartender, and now I just do this full time. And I just never know who could take this thing and run with it. So if it's for you, that's totally fine. If it's not, totally fine. I'm just so glad I asked you because you're so rad. Obviously, I say rad AF or whatever you want to say. And that is an awesome invite. Just the people that are watching your story. Thank you messages, same thing. Girl, thank you so much for the love and support. You have no idea how much it means to me. It's so weird working on social media sometimes, but people like you make it so worth it. I appreciate it. You could say, are you a coach too? Or, oh my God, I'm obsessed with your hair. I'm obsessed with your dog, whatever. I just need to put you in this sneak peek really quick and see something for you, because before this, I worked 19-hour days, and now I do this full time. And I just never know who could take this thing and run with it. I'm just going to pop you in there really quick to see if something for you. If it's not, totally fine. I'm just glad I asked because you're so nice. That's that. For my number 2 thank yous, if you already thanked them and you already said something to them, I always say, girl, I keep seeing you pop up in my, I keep seeing you give me all the love. Just tell me. I can't stop thinking about you. Just tell me, why not? Are you interested in what I do? Why aren't you joining me yet? Just tell me why, and I can answer any questions that you have. New followers, I think I already said that, but I have a little script, oh my God, hey girl, thanks so much for the follow. I love so much when girls, a bunch of star girls follow me, hashtag over the dudes, or all set with the dudes, or something like that. Follow me. I totally appreciate it, whatever. Where are you from? Are you a coach too? And they say, no, blah, 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 blah. I just look for more motivation. Guys, it's all natural invites. Oh my God, are you serious? I'm so sorry. I didn't even reach out and tell you about this. I'm on day 2 right now of my Level Up Challenge. And I'll open up a spot for you right now. You are so awesome. You are so cool. Whatever you want to say, invite them. Same thing with looking up hashtags before you go to bed when you can't sleep. If you have an extra 5 minutes, look up where you want to live one day. If you want to live in Florida, look up Florida. Oh my God, I want to live there one day. I'm looking at houses every night before bed. Do you love it? Where are you from? Do you love it? Are you a coach too? You don't have to say you coach too. You can just literally start conversations. And then if you post like a boss, they're going to be asking you questions. The last thing I want to say, there's 2 more things actually. I like to flirt with my girls. I like to flirt a lot. It might not be you, but girls love it. At least my girls do. Like, I'm talking girls holding hands, rainbow emojis, heart eyes, the engagement ring. I love it. They love it. And all day, like when I'm talking to my people all day long, because I'm 100% myself, I say my dumb jokes. I'm not perfect. I say crazy words. I swear sometimes. Carl Deichler looks at my story every single second, and I do not care if I swear, if I say something inappropriate. Whatever I want to say, I will say it, because that's who I attract is awesome people. So when people are like messaging me to sign up, they're so funny, and I'm literally like laughing out loud, like I want to talk to them forever. My whole team, I FaceTime them all the time. I want to talk to them for hours, and they have to be like, I still work. I'm like, not forever. But have fun, flirt with your girls. It's just so much more fun that way. And then how Bonnie asked how I keep track. Like, obviously, I'm not good with computers. I am not at all. Honestly, I have a link tree that I just got like 3 months ago, maybe, not even. So every single post that I have on Facebook and Instagram, of course I do an invite, guys. I'm not even in my story too, but my Facebook or Instagram, no matter what, if I'm talking about the business or if I'm talking about the challenge or fitness, I'm inviting to business or challenge, and I always have my link tree, and I always call out the grossness. I'm not trying to be gross. I just am trying to help. You know, like, if you call it the grossness, it's not gross anymore. I always say, I don't post for the likes, even though I do. I don't post for the likes. I don't post for good for yous. I'm posting to let you know that if I can do it, you can do it. Here's the link to join. Here's the link to join my family. Here's the link to join my my challenge. Either way is going to change your life. Like, link. And that's how I know people are serious if they fill out the link or not. And guys, it's not going to work for you right away. So don't think if you throw out a link, it's going to work. It's not. It took me a whole year of using it every single day. So if I were you, I would hit Success Club first, then focus on the link tree shit. But what I do when they fill out my link tree now, guys, is I don't email them. I get super personal and I text them. And all my girls are in my text. I text them, I FaceTime them. And of course, I don't know, like you should see their reactions. They're like, oh my God, I didn't think you would text me and be so personal. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm like, girl, I care about you. But that's what I do. If you guys have questions, I really love questions. Please don't be like a shy little baby like the old me. I know this is all over the place, but it was kind of like a last minute like change. So please ask questions.
That was awesome, girl. Thank you so much. I think that you can see me. Can you see me?
I can. Yes. Hi.
Yay. Okay. I think it's working on both. We'll see. Awesome job. I could not tell that you don't like doing that at all. So, awesome job. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. There's a ton of questions in the chat, but I kind of picked through, and I'll ask you 3 of them. I first of all loved how you said, you know, I think in this business, we're so oversaturated with these stories that are like, yeah, I just started coaching and then I was super successful and I became a 15-star right away and always at Success Club. And I think there's too many of those stories that we highlight, and we don't actually talk about reality. We don't talk about everyone's different, and everyone has a different home life, and everyone has a different kind of journey in this business. And I love that you talk about, you know, that word stuck, that you felt stuck for a while. You know, you hit diamond fairly quickly. 60 days is fairly quick for a brand new coach who knows nothing about the business. And then you struggled there. You struggled at diamond 1-star, and that's totally normal. I mean, if you think about, like, in the grand scheme of like starting a freaking business, like that in itself is a huge accomplishment to even get to that point and then maintain that point. But I think that so many people, when they get there, when they feel stuck, they're like, oh my God, this isn't working. I need to quit. Or, oh my God, I'll never move forward. It's not working. But it's really, you just have to find your voice. You have to find your groove. You have to figure out how to run this business and move forward. So I love that you talked about that you literally went from like Diamond 1-star area, correct me if I'm wrong, and then shot to 8-star, virtually almost 15-star really quickly. And that's because, you know, from watching you, you found your voice, you found, oh, I can be myself and I can do the things that I love and I can have fun doing it. I love that you said before you used to sign 0.00% of people up from Instagram, because it's so funny. I have people and coaches come to me all the time. I never hit Success Club. This isn't going to work. I'm like, yeah, we got to figure it out, y'all. We just got to figure things out. So I love that you talked about that. So there's a couple questions. The first question, and I get this question a lot from a lot of people. You were talking about your messages, which I thought were awesome, kind of like examples of what you send to people, like, are you a coach too? Or how you thank people for following you, and then talk about coaching. People want to know, do you always, like, is it a general rule of thumb that you start connecting and having a conversation with people first, or do you just jump right into that? How do you tell, like, when to invite someone, when to not, when to form a relationship, when to stop forming the relationship and ask that question? Like, people are they want to know.
So I don't like all the small talk. I really don't. I do it for like maybe 4 sentences. And then I'm like, and then I just invite them straight up. Because guys, if you're not going to invite them, I will. Do you understand that? And they will sign up with you, and you'll be like, why didn't she sign up with Haley? Because she invited. So the thing is, I am like, so say if it's a small talk, no, I'm from Wisconsin. Oh, cool, I don't have any friends from Wisconsin, so cool, whatever. I just can't stand snow, whatever, dumb, small talk. And that's back and forth. And I'm like, oh, I really like you, and I don't want to stop this conversation. But I just like, I don't know. I feel like I know you, and I feel like I have to ask this. Like, can I add you to this group really quick? I swear to God, I'm not trying to be gross. But I don't know. I feel like it's perfect for you because why? Because your attitude, whatever. You know, before this, like I was working 19-hour days, and now I'm doing this full time. Totally fine if not. I'm just so glad I asked you because you're so cool, or you're so nice. And they usually say, yeah, add me. I'm like, cool. If they say no, you're like, oh, totally fine. Oh my God, I'm so glad I made a new friend. Like, that's it.
Yeah, I hate small talk. Like, literally when I'm in a situation where people want to talk to me about how the weather is, I'm like, where's the exit? Like, I cannot deal. So for me personally, especially if you're posting consistently about the business or talking about it on your Insta stories, those people know what you're talking to them about. And there is some part of them, either in their brain or in their heart or in their gut, that is interested in what you're doing, and they want you to ask, right? So
I always say before I sign them up, I'm so excited to get to know you more. Yeah. Like, always. Because you get to know them through their journey, not through small talk.
Right, exactly. So the next question, which kind of goes off of that, do you run coaching sneak peeks through Facebook? And then how do you transition people from Instagram over to Facebook?
So I do only through Facebook, and I do it live. So the first Monday of every month, I have the same group open. It's the same exact group. It's called That No Boss Life. And so the first Monday of every month, me and a couple of my success partners, we do live videos on our stories is the first day. So it's 3 videos, mine, somebody else. The next day is like what a coach is not, how we make money, like, I forget one more thing, and then the last thing is like how much are you talking and what next. So we do live videos the whole time, so they see that we're not perfect, we mess up, and we have kids running around in the background or dogs. And I like live so much better because if it's not live, it's just fake to me. So we do that, and then it's really cool because the next month we delete all the videos, revamp it, talk about it all the time on our Instagram story, Instagram, Facebook, and all the people that didn't sign up are seeing our brand new live videos. And if they pop on my live video, I'm just like, oh, I saw you pop up in my live video. What are you doing? It's been a whole month. You could have, started a business by now. And I'll message people. And it's just good. Now we have like, I don't even know, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 people in there. So like, I can go back whenever I want, but like, message all the people that have been sitting in there. But I do that. But Barbie, she made a YouTube, What is Coaching, that I do like. I'm thinking about doing it, so it's less time of people scrolling through videos. But people do like seeing the different thing. Like, I'm not a mom, so there's a mom that tells her story. You know, I didn't used to work for corporate. The other girl worked for corporate. So it's all different stories, but we're all like good people. And if they're going to sign up, they're going to sign up with the person that brought them there, which I really like a lot. But so if they're on Instagram, I just say, hey girl, whatever. Do you have Facebook? I have this group with my success partners that I run. We share our stories and exactly what we do with the business, how we make money and stuff. Do you mind adding me really quick? As soon as you add me, I'll add you to the group. My link is in my bio. And then they say, yeah. Or for some strange reason, they say, I don't have Facebook. I just say, oh, that's so sad. This opportunity is like life-changing. Like, oh my God. If you ever get it, please let me know. I would love to add you. And then they say like a minute later, well, my boyfriend has it. I'll just join his and look at it. I'm like, cool. And I never really had a problem with it.
Yeah, totally. I love that. I actually have a like freestanding blog that just has all of the live videos from the sneak peek. So if someone's like, oh, I don't have time to go into the group and see all the videos, and I'm like, oh, it's right here for you. You can scroll right through this. So that's kind of like the option I have that's like Barbie's instead of on YouTube. It's kind of on my website there for them. Love that. Okay, last question, and then we will let you go because I know where do you live? Are you from New York?
I'm from Boston, but I moved to North Carolina.
Boston, that's where your accent is from. It's so cute. I love it. My coach Megan wants to know, you mentioned in the beginning about kind of having like this explosion of diamonds lately, and that you kind of offhandedly said 30 days is the limit. How do you motivate your coaches to hit diamond? What are some tips that you would have to help people who have coaches who are totally capable, but how do you kind of motivate them to do that?
Cool. I'm so glad you asked me this question. So I changed my like whole get up not too long ago. I was like, so when I went from obviously 1 to like 8 quickly, I got to open up a second business center to like, you guys know when you hit 2-star, you get to open up another business center. So I got to be a brand new coach again. Like literally I had the diamond tracker out and I was filling it out and I was so excited to show. I will like crush everyone on my team right now. So I went to my team and I was like, I'm a brand new coach. And I drew out the diamond tracker and I said, I will race all of you right now, 30 days or less, let's do it. And I said, whoever wins, whoever beats me, I'll get like a, what did I say? It was like a Bluetooth keyboard. So your thumbs won't have to break anymore when you're like working. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So right then and there, I was like, oh my God, I got it in 30 days, exactly. Somebody else got it in 3 weeks. One of my other girls, brand new coach, just got it in 3 weeks. And then she taught her coaches that. So 2 of her coaches got it in 2 weeks. So she's 2-star qualifying. So ever since then, I was like, wow, we all can do it in 3-4 weeks. It's just like up to you. So I'm like so crazy now, the way I think. Life is like, well, I don't know why we all act like we have forever, you know? So what I do, and I got really pissed off the other day, there was like a time limit for like a diamond push, and everyone was crushing life the last couple days. And I was like, why do we act like that only when there's a time limit? You know, why? So why don't we act like that every single day? If we acted like there was a time limit every single day, we would all be so successful. So now when I have my new coach call, I say emerald in 1 day, tonight, diamond in 30 days. And then I say, do me a favor, what's today's date? And I say, it's the 10th. Okay. So November 10th, I need you to be diamond. And I say, okay. And I say, it's really not hard. You know, right now, if you had to be diamond in 30 days or you get kicked out of your house or your dogs would run away, you know, for a fact, you would get. If you had to sign up 5 people in 1 week, guys, you know, for a fact, you would do it. If you had to sign up 5 people in 1 day or you would die, I'm sorry to say that, that's how crazy my brain is, you would make it happen. So why don't we act like that every single day and be successful with our lives instead of waiting 6, 10, 100, never years. So that's what I do. I say, stop acting like we have all the time in the world. Life is a time limit. Every day is a time limit. So act like it. So now I'm like, Emerald, no matter what, you can get it done in one day if you want it. Or what? I'm not going to make you work for your dreams, but you could do it, or what? You know? Same thing with Diamond. You could do, you know, for a fact, if you had to do it, you would do it. And a lot of my team goes for that. And the worst that's going to happen, they'll get Emerald in a week, Diamond in 60. And that's how it happens so fast for me, guys. I changed the mindset of Diamond. I made it not hard at all. You know, everyone can be signed up as a discount coach. You offer the opportunity to everyone, you know, and even if it's just to get your shakes paid for, offer it. And if you sound gross, call out your grossness. Say, I'm not trying to sound gross, but you can get your shakes paid for.
Yeah,
You know?
I love that. I love that. You know, it's the same thing with Success Club. You know, we have the whole month, we have 30 days, and then all of a sudden, like the last 3 days, everyone's like, I gotta talk to people because I gotta hit Success Club. And it blows my mind every single time. Like, and it does blow my mind, like, life is a time limit. Like, it's never guaranteed that we're going to wake up tomorrow. It's never guaranteed that we're going to still be able to have this opportunity, you know, a year from now. Or you might get fired from your other job and you might have to make it happen. And it's interesting how people who do, myself included before, like when I used to work for corporate America, I would work like a dog and get things done until 11 o'clock at night for someone else. Like, not go home on time because I had a deadline to hit tasks that I had to do at work. But sometimes for my own business, I'm like, it's my own business. It's whatever. I'll just shut my computer and do it tomorrow. And then I literally have to smack myself across the face. Like, why would I work so hard for someone else's deadline, but not the same for my own? That could literally change my life. I love
that too. What I do is, like, if I want to hit a certain goal, I'll be like, guys, I'm signing up 5 people today, watch. And I will do anything it takes to sign up those 5 people. You guys, if you just act, I'm crazy. You won't sign up 5 people a day or your hair will fall out. You would do it.
I'm dying. This call brought me life tonight. Thank you so much. I love your attitude about the business and about life, and your personality is so refreshing. Thank you so much for taking the time to put that together and jump on here for us. The chat's going crazy. They're all saying thank you, and they really, really enjoy you. I can't.
It took me a little bit to get on.
Oh, stop. It was like 5 minutes, and we're right on time, 10 o'clock. So I will let you go so you can have the rest of your night. But thank you so, so much. I can't wait to talk to your team. And have a good rest of your night.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Bye, Bonnie.